senior class. You didn't redshirt your last year, and all the senior classes since you've been here have always had that COVID year, like they couldn't come back if they wanted to. I mean, they're like a different kind of urgency. You know, and it's like really is your last year.
No, I mean, our group, we came in together back in 21. I think we were a really tight class just from recruiting, from getting on campus together in January, throughout our whole career. I mean, a lot of adversity we've been through together. So I think we pretty much just been through it together. So just staying by each other's side, and the guys that chose to stay here, I think we're stronger together, and we're just ready to put an exclamation point on the end of our careers.
Kind of reeled up to know this is like the last.
Oh yeah, it went by fast for sure. I mean, I thought my freshman year, I thought the days were long. I was like, damn, I'm here forever. But now, look up, this is my last time to go out there and play for Clemson. So, I mean, I'm excited. I would say excited more than sad or anything like that. So I think I'm just ready to put a, like I said, exclamation point on my career and then finish strong.
Talking to Marcus outside, he mentioned that there's just a different edge to you, and just you've improved more as a tight end in just every facet of the game. Just where do you feel like you've grown the most this offseason?
Oh, yeah. No, I think the biggest thing for me is just trying to get better every single day. Find one thing each practice, each period, to really focus on that. And then ultimately that would translate to my overall game just being that much better. So I think there really isn't one thing that I specifically feel like I needed to work on or something I was like really focused on. But I think the number one thing this offseason was just getting my body right, ready to play, 16, 17 games this season, kind of just getting ready for that mentally and physically, and then kind of just, like I said, focusing on the little things, and then just taking my game to trying to be the best version of myself.
What changes when you go from preseason camp mode to Georgia prep mode, especially with it being a team like Georgia?
Yeah. I mean, anytime you transition out of camp into the first game, it's kind of nice to start looking at a different team, looking at different players. Camp, it's really competitive with each other. We're pretty much doing a lot of good on good, a lot of competitive work just within the same guys that we got here. We say iron sharpens iron all the time. So I think that's been the biggest thing throughout camp. And then now shifting our focus to game one, I think the biggest thing is just we play Clemson every week. We just got to find a way to execute, do what we do really well, and then just go out there and do what we do. I don't think the fact that it's a number one team or anything like that puts any more pressure on us or makes us focus even more. I just think we just got to focus on us and focus on Clemson, and let's go out there and do it.
How do you get your body right? Is there anything different you did to really get the 230s, 240s, and how were you able to do that?
Oh, no, I think I was just consistent with what I had been doing. I think my body's just more mature now, older, and I feel ready to go.
Coach, when you said last week was kind of a big week for you, like you missed the first scrimmage, you said the second one, I guess. How's that been for you getting back acclimated, dealing with the nagging injuries that's been occurring?
Yeah, no, I mean, my body's healthy. I feel good right now. I'm ready to go. I feel good. I think the biggest thing for me was just locking in on mental reps, kind of letting other guys get some physical reps, and then helping them out as much as I can. Just from being an experienced guy, someone that's played a lot of snaps, I think I could give them a lot of knowledge, just stuff that I can see, stuff that I pick up on, and kind of just try and help them out. We got a lot of talented young tight ends, so kind of just help them progress their careers and help us contribute on the field faster.
How have you kind of seen those younger tight ends progress from the spring entering into the 2024 season?
Yeah, I mean, I think physically every single one of them can go out there and do it physically. I think the biggest part being a tight end, it's a lot like playing quarterback in terms from the mental side, just being able to see everything that's in the pass game, know all the run calls, how the defense is going to play the run, play the pass, different ways they line up versus us, especially confusing defense like our own. Just throughout fall camp, they throw a lot of different stuff at us, play us in a lot of different coverages, so really just mentally, I would say, is the biggest thing for them.
In terms of just maturing, do you feel like you're a different leader or better leader this year in terms of being senior?
Yeah, I think I've always felt like I was a leader. I always felt like guys watched what I was doing, but I think now it's just on a much larger scale. I feel like, I hold that title well. I don't really take it lightly. I know people are watching me. I know people are watching how I do things, how I approach walkthroughs, how I approach meetings, how I approach everything. So I think that helps me stay more focused, knowing that these guys are counting on me, and then kind of just taking that next step as a leader, being more vocal, being more outgoing, trying to just encourage my teammates, letting them know to believe in themselves. I think that's the biggest thing. Have confidence in yourself, because if nobody believes in you, you got to at least believe in yourself. So that's my biggest thing.
How different do you think this offense is, just having more experienced guys and possibly more leadership?
Yeah. No, I think our offense has been great. Even just going back to the spring, I think we had a lot of leaders step up and kind of work throughout the summer, kind of build that leadership style, build their own type of style that they want to lead by. And then I think we just got a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps, guys that are experienced, guys that are really respected on the team. So I think just all coming together and then leading this team where we want to go and doing what we can as an offense to take us there.
So when you mentioned the offense was in a different place compared to last year at the time of the scrimmages, is there maybe a spot or maybe a series that you saw where you're like, okay, this is offense has grown or feels more comfortable in their own skin?
Yeah, no, I think it just comes with experience. It's our second year with Coach Riley, being able to go through the same playbook, the same installs throughout the spring, and then into camp. I think we're just comfortable with each other, comfortable with the playbook, building that chemistry throughout the first part of the fall camp, and then now into game prep. Just building off what we started way back in January. So I feel good about where we're at. Cade's done a really good job leading. Tristan's done a really good job leading. All those guys up front, I mean, they're doing their job, leading well. Everybody comes fired up. Everybody wants to win. So I think we're all fighting for the same goal.
And in light of that fighting for the same goal, we talked to Colin Sadler, and he's mentioned the importance of having a why, or what are we playing for? Is there maybe a why for you heading into this year?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, I just want to, finish my career well. I want to be the best version of myself, continue to get better every single day, and just help my team out any way I can.
Coach, when you say Christian Benford feels like might be one of the more talented guys they've ever signed at tight end, what have you seen from him initially that kind of makes you really think that?
Yeah, he's a good player, a really good player. He's going to be a really good player. I think right now he just is so natural for him, just running routes, catching the ball. I think that's natural to him. He looks really good at it. I think the stuff in the box, he's really good at that too. I think he's just a natural tight end, and he'll just evolve as he gets more accustomed to college football and how the college game is, and more accustomed to our offense and how everything works. He's going to be a really good player.
It's just the way he moves like a former basketball player.
He's going to be good. I promise. Yeah.
I think Coach Sweeney also said like the word on the street was also Pat Henry kind of took a jump.
Olsen's a dog too. Yeah, I think just from last year going into this year, the biggest thing for him was just, I would say, mentally as well. He can go out there. I mean, he's a big dude. He's strong. He's fast. He can run routes, catch the ball like everybody else. But I think the biggest thing for him is just taking that next step, the run blocking stuff, kind of just really buying into that, and just being an all-around tight end the way we play here at Clemson.
Like the mental part of football being more important than the physical as a tight end. I guess, was there a moment that switch for you that kind of let you be able to do both, or like for the younger guys who switch flip? I guess when would they know like they're mentally ready to?
I came in. I was young. I could catch the ball. I could run routes, but then I had to realize that there's a whole nother parts of the game that's not just physical. It's all mental, knowing what to do, knowing the calls, knowing what other people are doing. I think the biggest thing is just reps. Just doing the same thing over and over, and then eventually going back and watching it on tape, and then being able to see this. Okay, I could have done this. This is where these guys are going to be now. And just like that's my thing, is being an older guy, having a lot of experience, just trying to help those guys out as much as I can based off what I've seen, based off what I know about football, and kind of just trying to help them out and accelerate that process as much as possible.
We talked about Cade Klubnik earlier. Besides his leadership, what else has he grown on throughout this offseason? Yeah,
Cade's been awesome. He's a really good dude. I think he's just kind of being more comfortable within himself, kind of just being real more authentic, a really relatable leader. He's done a great job taking command of this offense, taking command of guys, just even like summer workouts in the weight room and stuff, just leading on a consistent basis. And I think, guys are ready to go to war for him, so we're ready.
Authentic and relatable ways. How does he do that? I guess how does he portray those things? Just being vulnerable about things, or talking about things he wants, or like how do you?
Yeah, I think he's just a cool guy to be around. I think he's just being more of himself, kind of just hanging out with the guys and kind of just being more relaxed and just kind of doing what he does really well. So we're excited.
Josh Samuels, I guess he sees kind of one of the biggest differences in the offense, just the more explosive plays in practice, just executing certain things better, and for these explosive players going vertical out the field, and most creating more of that.
Yeah, I think, we got a lot of playmakers on our team, so I think just finding different ways to get them the ball and then letting them do their thing is the biggest thing. And then everybody, everybody's got to do their job. When we got 11 guys doing their job, good things happen. So we got the playmakers, we got the guys. We just got to go out there and do it.
Has Clemson as a whole kind of, you guys embraced the underdog role? I know that in the preseason poll, Clemson's ranked 14. I guess entering this week one against Georgia, I guess have you guys taken on that underdog role?
No, we're not the underdog. We're just laying low right now. We'll be ready.
Anything else for Jay? All right, thank you, Jay.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.